Hello and welcome back to Master Gradius's Let's Play of Shadowrun Returns. Um, let's explore this room. A slip of paper with your bank balance enough to cover you through the end of the week. Okay. Your notebook, calendar, contents, that kind of thing. View your contacts. Okay, this guy, no response to messages. A dead runner. I'm a runner too. Gradius is a runner. Missing since February. Runner dead. Runner probably in a gutter somewhere. Dead. So this is bad news. A lot of these runners are dead. You're a runner. Seems like the future might be bleak. And you don't have any current contacts. It's like you're all alone in the world. Let's see the calendar. Nothing. And the notebook. Your vid phone rings, jarring you. Who's calling at 3 a.m.? Why are we dressed in our full outfit at 3 in the morning? Runners keep strange hours. It's a message from Sam Watts. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Good old Sam. Hey buddy, hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles, he's drunk again or worse. Where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high in the hog somewhere. That couldn't be further from the truth. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me, dead. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back then, that night, didn't I? Dowd, that's a name you haven't heard in a long time. "3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks. That night Dowd went down. I wonder what happens if we die here. Will that change the course of the future?" This is New Larry. He's a mage. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. Hey, this town isn't big enough for 2 mages. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd, never saw anybody die like that before. What an idiot, he said. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city, Gradius. It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. We wait for the money. No, I get it. Now take a pill and relax. Sure, Grady, sure, whatever you say. Sam Watts. I don't know Gradius. Sam is a good guy and can hold down his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. New Larry. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know that why Dowd went down and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Looks like they don't really like each other. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands, they're shaking. Okay. You've been drinking, Sam? On a run? No, not a drop, not today, not ever. Something dawns on him, and he leans into new Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. You should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over his shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not a fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Hands where I can see them, asshole. He stops, and a smile slowly appears on his face. What? You're gonna take my gun away, Gradius? You know I don't need one. We've got incoming, says Sangoma, who we haven't had a chance to talk to. She's a beautiful orc, it appears. New Larry. This is New Larry. New Larry relaxes and throws you a Drek-eating grin. Looks like my Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Gradius. At least we have each other. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Looks like our first battle. New Larry just ran away. Alright, turn-based combat. You're now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available from the reference guide, which can be accessed in the upper right corner of your PDA menu. Okay. Let's get into a fight then. Alright, so he's using a Beretta Model 70 that does 6 damage. Where are the enemies? They're here. So I think he wants to be here. And he'll fire on this guy. Now Gradius will move over here. No, Gradius. And he will cast a spell. Let's see what spells he has. He has Mana Bolt, a powerful magical bolt that ignores normal armor and targets willpower. Okay, and that is a damage of 8. Alright, what's this? Armor and a heal wound. Okay. I guess he'll do armor on himself. Alright, now it's her, and I think she has some spells as well. What's this? Bear Totem. The power of Bear heals all friends in 3 of the damage. Okay. And this is increases the friendly target's AP by 1 for 2 rounds. Alright, let's give that to him. He just mana bolted. Alright, Gradius will shoot a mana bolt, I guess. For a puny 3 damage. Radius can do that again, I guess, right? Alright, we'll take a shot. And then I think this should finish him. Good job. He had that coming. How do you skip his turn? Oh, end right up here. All right. What can Gradius do? He can protect. Can he protect him? Good. Now he can do something else. This is a 92% shot. 97%. And he'll do it again. Nice. He'll move closer. What will she do? She'll get in closer. Oh no, they're coming from the other direction. Radius is in trouble. He'll go here, or here, and cast 81%, okay. Got him. We'll finish this. Oh, he's out of ammo. He can use the shotgun. And he'll fire again. 12 damage, that's pretty good. And we'll just finish him off. And we'll move in to protect Gradius. Gradius, what are you gonna do? We'll force bolt him. That's our only offensive spell right now. We can do it again. Okay. You have a 50% shot, but what if you move over here and take a 99% shot? Dead. There's more, holy smokes. I guess she'll do the aura of healing. She'll move over here though. And she'll do the aura of healing, yes. Excellent. Not so excellent. Damn, Gradius is getting hurt. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. Gradius is badly wounded. He'll go over here. Then heal his ass. Nice, healed a lot. I say we kill the mage. We should move here and take a shot here. Critical. Alright, what should he do? I guess finish him. Great, and his summoned creature disappears with him. Good riddance! Ooh, that was a lot of damage, man. Gradius. You've gotta force bolt this bitch! 10% critical chance, alright. Respectable. Can we do it again? Alright. He's out of ammo. His last remaining weapon is his fist. He just has a fist. Alright, that's too bad. Let him fist her. Oh, he's in the way now. He'll go over here. Alright. That's 87%. Man. He'll haste himself. No, he's wounded. He needs to heal. Good. Can he take a shot? Good. That hurt. Gradius. Go closer. Right in the face. Oh, you could do it again. This could end it. The deadliest punch I've ever seen. Alright. He needs to... She needs to heal herself until the cavalry can't do it. Okay, just fire. And again. Sangoma was her name. Sangoma lowers her gun, eyes Sam. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. Part of life, Sam, you know that. You did good. He really did do good. You were born for this gig, Gradius. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. What about you? I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low. Renraku has a long memory. I do too. I don't forget about my friends. Alright. The game will automatically save, like once you exit the game. Which I don't like, because sometimes the game crashes and you depend on that last save. You stare at Sam's face on your comlink, shake off the memory, focus. Sam Watts. I had your back. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So, I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 Nguyen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification, either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain when the job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet? That's his lawyer. Okay, well-dressed man. The camera swivels to show you a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watts' wishes, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Not that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. Back to Sam. Sam straightens up, talks seriously, first time. Look, Gradius, I've led a Drek life, and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt lots of people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I don't know. I don't really feel like Gradius loved this guy. There's not enough character development yet. So, I'd say my schedule's pretty clear right now. Hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If, when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Well, Seattle can't be any worse than this. The Dead Man's Switch. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped back seat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders? A legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for Nguyen, I get money, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. Hopefully we'll be able to do that while the body count piles up. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watts' body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Ask the coroner about Sam Watts. There's nothing special to look through here. The smell of death and decomposition washes over you and slightly masked by the minty, fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Alright, so it's a pretty linear story so far. It's not an open-ended world. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might be just a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Dresden. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here, so yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? Gradius, I'm here about Sam Watts. His grin fades, and what makes you think I know anything about that? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull, I followed it here. I see, well you're right, he's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Sam, no. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. He sighs, not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. What prize did the Ripper take from Sam? Watts's liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other? Okay, what else? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. Dresden, get out of here. That's McCluskey. Some kind of orc detective. I'm here about the new Ripper, Vic, Sam Watts. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. McCluskey. So this new Ripper, Vic, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowned. So you insisted at the time. McCluskey. He chortles. Come on, she offered herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know, says Dresden. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic and removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and meta-human anatomy, too. So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antiques medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You notice superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? I was hired by Sam to assist you in finding his killer. The dreck you were. You get anywhere near my investigation and it will be you on the slab, human. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Let's examine the body. Oh, what's in here? Okay, cool. A med kit. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. His face is an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. So far we know the killer is right-handed, uses a scalpel, and is very precise like a surgeon. And that he took, I believe, Sam's liver. So let's look at what's around the body. Look at the business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There is something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Let's look at the cred stick. It's a standard cheap unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. We'll take that cred stick. We get another 300 urine. Wait a minute. Is it called urine? I'm not sure. I hope not. Look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Look at the handwritten note. You can see part of the note given the torn off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we are arguing, I guess. We have been blah long. To say I'm sorry. See you there. Love, Jessica. Alright, so he had some kind of thing with a girl named Jessica. Anything else? Alright. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? Well, he didn't really seem like my type. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? A job's a job, and this one pays better than most. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 nuyen. Okay, it's not urine, it's nuyen. A week in his paycheck, but plus he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Who's paying? Who's he on the take with? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What did McCluskey say about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there was unusual bruises on her upper arm, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of noyen, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Okay, so maybe this person dropped off Sam's liver at one of these less sophisticated chop shops. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much more anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. That's not very nice. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus the dead are just easier to get along with. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Oh, I just gained some karma. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay, I'll go do that. Moving is as simple as just clicking, left clicking. Interacting with an object is just left clicking on the object. Looks like we picked up some stuff. And here is, I guess the bodies are stored there. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? We're Americans, damn it. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Jake Armitage. Whoa, easy there, dude. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seemed unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. Data jack. So what is he, a shaman or something else? I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. You were just sleeping in a freezer for dead people. Don't tell me you haven't considered it. Cheaper than a coffin hotel. And the service is just as good. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep.